Talo Falava, everybody. This is Lole. I'm here in Whasikokai in Samoa, and I just felt like I needed to. Something in my spirit this morning really rung really strong for me. With everything that's going on in our country right now, it's just really, really disheartening to see, really disheartening to know that this is happening in Samoa. I don't know how you guys feel, but I'm feeling really I'm feeling really brassed off, pissed, and just angry. But you know, thought to myself, how is this ever gonna resolve? I'm one of those people that have been praying. Also, our church has been praying. And today I was watching ET Live, and he said something that really resonated with my spirit, and about how the power, and he's absolutely right, it goes back to the people. If you look at all the court cases that have been going on, and some of them have been fulfilled by the districts coming together and trying to find a resolution between two candidates. The Holy Spirit really spoke to my heart this morning after I watched that, and he said, Lole, the answer is with the people. The answer is not with politicians. The answer is not because of the politicians, the head of state, because they cannot resolve this. The answer is not with one person. The answer is not with the courts, because nobody wants to listen to the courts. And it's not with government either. It's not with either party to resolve this crisis. Doesn't matter who you voted for. But one thing he put in my heart was, Lole, the answer is with the people. The people. This is why our ancestors framed the Constitution the way that it was supposed to be framed, which makes our whaavai so special with the Angangu of Samoa. And the reason why I'm saying that is because to resolve issues, that is a gift from God. That is something that is innate in our people. Before the gospel came, before we went under the Westminster model, which we are in with our courts, because even with the Westminster model, that cannot resolve our issues. We have to go back to our roots, and I believe that is where the answer lies. Now, whether you agree with me or you don't, that's what the Holy Spirit spoke to me. And he said, any constitution of any country, it's the people that voted. It's the people that vote. It's the people that determine who goes into power. It's the people that matter in any democratic process or any elections. It is the people, for the people, by the people, and it's the people that are going to resolve this issue. So if I look at Samoa, we've just been sitting there waiting, commenting, like, when is this going to be resolved? God is saying, no, the power is in your hands. I'm not talking about a protest or a violent protest, no. I'm talking about going back to the districts, and I truly believe that's where the answer is. Call whoever was representing your district, call them in. Keep them accountable. Because without the equal law, without the village councils, there won't ever be a seat. If you think about it, all the candidates go to the village council, they go to the equal law to get the blessings. Well, angale, if the equal laws don't give their blessings, or the village council, they wouldn't be running. So go back to the people, and my prayer is that if this crisis is not resolved, all the equal laws in Samoa need to kind of call their candidates and talk to them and tell them, you need to do what's best for the people. And I take my hat off to those equal laws that already had done that. One of them is our equal malo anafua. They did whaukua to the candidates, and one of them had pulled out their gangi, and that was resolved just like that. So if we're talking about the koinga, the lumakua, the young person that voted in the Kumalo, the village council and the district are the ones that represent them. And so without the blessing of the Kumalo, these seats wouldn't be there. So that's where the answer lies, is with the people in the village, in the district, that have given their okay or their yes or their no to these candidates. So I think it's time for us to really call them. I think every kumaro should keep the people that are supposed to be running and representing the kumaro, keep them to account. That's where the answer is. The people have the power. The people need to speak. The people belong. The people are made up of Samoans, where we have a Kuma'angangufa Samoa in the villages serving the constituencies. You're the one that has the power, nobody else. And that power is given to you by God. God's not going to come down and fix everything, no. The church's job as ministries, the church's job is to pray to God for an answer, and God is saying the answer is in our hands. What are you going to do with it? The answer is in our hands. What are we going to do with it? Are we just going to sit here and just sit on the sidelines? No. Ole Kali is with us, and because of our Samoa, we're really respectful. But I really believe that it's time for us to kind of like have a say. So go back to your district. That's something the Holy Spirit gave to me. So the power is in your hands. God's saying the power is in your hands, nobody else's. Have a blessed day, Samoa.